Hey guys, Papa Dan here. Well, in keeping with all the videos that are popping up from everybody on showing your model room, your man cave, or whatever you want to call it, I thought I'd get mine up there, even though it's not been that long since I've made one, because I just remodeled the model room here, and I did one right at the end of that one, so at the end of when I got it all done. But for those of you that have missed it, I'll put one up here. So fortunately, I live by myself, and so I've got complete use of the whole house. So I can pretty much do what I want. And I have. So anyways, coming into the model room here, there's the stash, and we're not going to spend a lot of time going over it, but there's the stash. And then here's one table, and as you can see above each one of the different stations I have here in the room, I've got a shop light, so I got plenty of light to build by. But there's paint rack with some of the smaller paints on them, the Vallejo and the Model Color and Citadel and things like that. Of course, that's the P40 Warhawk that I'm kind of stalled on right now, but that's what's on that bench. Some reference materials that I've picked up there, which if any of you guys have got ollies by you, that's where these books have come from. Ollie's has got some great deal on, they're like coffee table books, if you want to call them that, the big hardcover books, and they make great reference materials. But we got a fan right there in the window to vent out. That's the painting station there. Just have some puppy pads spread out, but that's where we do our painting. Now any kind of, because I only airbrush acrylics, so any kind of spray painting that I do, rattle can painting, I do that out in the garage. I don't do that in here. But, and then on this other bench on the other side of the room here, underneath the cloth, that is the Hellcat reindeer sleigh build that I'm working on, and I've got it covered up because we're going to have an update coming up on that. I'll make that a separate video, but I don't want to give anything away yet on that. But there's all my Tamiya paints, and then the shelves here, my OttLight and magnifier. But on the shelves there's all my 32nd scale planes that I've got displayed. Or I'm sorry, 72nd scale. 72nd scale planes. And those are filled, so I just bought another set of shelves so that I can put them up going into the corner and then coming around this way. And then the shelves up on top here, that's where my 32nd scale planes are going to go as I get them built. I'll be putting those up there to display those. So then in the next room here, this is the craft room, and this is where I do all my other crafting The tokens that everybody's seeing now, this is where I make the tokens. That's the heat press that I use, and the Cricut machine is right there, and that's a sublimation printer there. So this is where all the crafting comes in. I got my scroll saw, and that's all crafting supplies in there. All different kinds of vinyl and glues and all kinds of crafting stuff. So we've got some diorama material in the closet there. And on this side, this is where all the rattle cans are at. So now to answer Matt's question at MSU Warrior, I believe it is, he asked how we display our built models. Well, you saw a couple of them, the planes in the other room there. But for most of them, this is how I display them. I got these shelves from my mom when she moved, and she wasn't taking them with her. So she kindly offered them to me, and I snatched them up real quick. But this is how we display all of our built models. Now they are dusty right at the moment, so please forgive me. But Venom, the old truck in a barn find that my brother found, and took that picture, and then I built the diorama from the picture. So, and then there's Titanic, which I've got scheduled to refurbish, because the way I did the water, it's all popping up now, it's all warping. So we got to redo the water on that. But that's the Titanic. And there's my tribute built to the USS Arizona Memorial. So that's that one. And my Blue Angels egg planes. Some more egg planes that are done in shadow boxes. And a couple of Bandai kits. And then we can get into some of the cars that we've built. And then some weirdos. And a couple of dioramas. In fact, that's the zombie diorama that I did, The Walking Dead, that actually got featured in Dr. Cranky's book that he did. I was really proud of that. The old train engine, Deadpool, one of the Ming, a couple more of the Mings, and it looks like my battery is about ready to die, so hopefully I can finish this. Over on the other side of the room here, we're going to do this kind of quick since my battery's dying. But there's all my Ming planes and the Ming tanks. They're underneath the TV. And then in my bedroom here, we've got basically we got the one seaplane diorama on the bottom, but then we've got all the Star Wars builds that I did, the figures and the one Star Wars diorama there and the other ships. And then on this side, on the cabinet that my dad built that I was able to save, we've got all the large scale cars that we've done. And I've got a couple more large scale cars that are planned for this coming year, and they are going to go right up there when I get them built. So that's it, guys. Like I said, my battery's running real short. It's flashing at me here. So we're gonna let you go, and we'll see you on the Santa sleigh update, and that'll be coming up in probably a couple of days. We'll see how it goes. So talk to you all later. Have a great week. We'll see everybody. Have a happy Thanksgiving too, guys. Hope you and your families don't eat too much, and of course we all know we're going to, but have a happy Thanksgiving. We'll see you. Bye.